It's about to happen. Now, around this time, someone inside of my school said, we should start an affiliate marketing campus. And I said, that's a good idea. And we started with Amazon products because it's our job to teach all the people inside of our school how to make money online. You're a young man, you join our school, you pay a monthly subscription, and you start earning money same day. And one of the students said, I take affiliate links from Amazon. What I do is I go onto Amazon, I find a lawnmower, I take an affiliate link for that lawnmower, then I buy the lawnmower, and then I use the lawnmower and do lawnmower reviews on TikTok. And then I say, here's the lawnmower I'm using, and I put the link. And every time someone buys the lawnmower, I get paid. Well, that's a great idea. So we got a new professor, a guy I knew, who was in charge of affiliate marketing. And he started doing 4 or 5 hours of calls a day, pushing affiliate marketing. And then a student said, hey, why don't we affiliate market for the school? So that's a good idea. He goes, yeah, the school's great. So why can't I tell other people to join the school from my link and I get paid when they join? So that's another fantastic idea. Why not? So we launched an affiliate marketing campus for the school. And then the problem we were having is a lot of our students are from all over the world, right? So if you're a teenager from Peru and you say, hello, I have joined the school, I make so much money. Everyone's like, yeah, all right, scam, whatever, bro. But people trusted me. So people would say, hey, I don't want to use my own videos. I don't want to use any videos of me. I want to use videos of you, launch a Tate fan page, and then sell with my affiliate link. And I said, fine by me. Now this was revolutionary at the time. Me, my cousin, when we came up with the affiliate marketing campus, we invented clipping. We ruined the internet. That's how the internet became what it is today. And that was the basic premise behind it. We're not going to copyright strike you. Back then, if someone took your content, you copyrighted it. Not us. Take our content. Take the views money. So people were taking videos of me, posting on their channel, earning hundreds of thousands of dollars in views money, keeping that, plus selling the school and getting paid off that. So everyone was getting rich. And the school starts to explode. Gets up to 271,000 students. I don't want to do the math off the top of my head, at around $50 a month. Yeah, 13, 14, $15 million. I was probably keeping between 9 and 10 million American dollars every single month.
How many times were you banned at this point?
I'm not banned.
You've never been banned?
At this point, I haven't been banned.
Okay.
I haven't been banned. So the affiliate marketing campus is running. But all this NGO stuff starts. And I know how the world works, so I knew they were conditioning people's minds for something. And a perfect example of this, I want everyone at home to understand exactly what I'm saying. Before they got Diddy, they released the tape of him beating up Cassie. That tape of him beating up Cassie in the hotel was 10 years old at the time they released it. They'd been sitting on it for a decade. Why was it never released? Because they didn't want to get him. When they wanted to get him, they then released it, so everyone said Diddy's a piece of shit. So when he got arrested, everyone thought he was already guilty. They knew they were going to arrest him, so they prepared the public for his arrest. So when I saw these NGOs, I was like, they're preparing for something. What are they preparing for? Tristan's like, who gives a shit? Tristan's the optimist in this story. He always has been the whole way through. Who gives a shit? We're fucking rich. We're helping young men how to make money. All of our students make more money than professors, than their teachers. We're doing good in the world. We're teaching young men how to escape the matrix and make money. You're making $10 million a month. We ain't doing nothing wrong. We haven't done anything. Who gives a fuck about what some wildlife or some fucking bullshit homosexual NGO has to say about us? They're just bitter and they're just jealous, haters. Fuck them. Lights a cigar. Tristan. Like, maybe you're right, T. Maybe it doesn't matter. But there was a problem. And the reason I think the NGOs attacked me is because there was a flaw in our master plan. And the flaw in our master plan is that we were working with a mercenary army. So now we have the affiliates, which are linked to the school, Hustlers University. Because the affiliates worked out that they make the most money if they put up the most controversial clips of me. Because if you put up the clip, not the whole clip, where I say in bed that if a girl picks up a machete and tries to attack me, I will take the machete off her, put it in her face and say, shut up, bitch. No, not the whole clip. They take the last part, put a machete in a girl's face and say, shut up, bitch. Only that part. And post that, because that gets the most engagement. That goes the most viral. They get the most sales. And they're mercenaries. They're in it for the money, these students. So in many ways, they're making me look bad. And I say to Tristan, students are making me look kind of bad here, the way they're putting all this stuff out. And Tristan's like, who gives a shit? You're cool. We're making $10 million a month. Who gives a fuck? Bad guy, good guy, what does it matter? So when all of this is going on, the NGOs pop up. And from then on out, from that exact moment, Jack, I knew I was fucked. I just knew I was fucked. But I didn't know exactly what was going to happen. This is in August of 2022. 3 days later, I wake up, and my girlfriend wakes me up next to me. Andrew! I'm like, whoa, what? Look at this. Gives me her phone, and there's a BBC News article. Andrew Tate, misogynistic influencer, is banned from social media for being a dangerous person. Back then, now bans are a common thing. Everyone's desensitized to it. Back then, the only people who had been blanket banned on the internet were Alex Jones, Nick Fuentes. I was number 3. And I was bigger than them. And by this point, I had become, in 2022, because of the affiliate army, the most Googled man on the planet. My mercenary army grew to 28,000 fan pages, posting endless Tate content. Do you remember the days where you couldn't get rid of me? You couldn't get rid of me from the algo. I was TikTok, I was Instagram, I was everywhere. 28,000 kids posting me all day, every day. We built an interactive library of everything I'd ever made. It was all transcribed. So when you went into the interactive library, you'd type Bugatti, every Bugatti clip would come up. You'd type heartbreak. Every time I had ever said heartbreak in any video, because they were transcribed, it would come up. You could make lifestyle edits, and they'd take it all and they'd post it, post. And if their account got banned, because they're from Peru and they're making $300 a day affiliate, they're not gonna go get a job for $300 a month. They just make a new one. Like a virus, like Agent Smith in The Matrix, like ants, you can't kill them. And they're just out there posting. And then they realize they make the most money if they post my most controversial stuff. And my most controversial stuff is out there by 28,000 fan accounts posting 4 or 5 times an hour. And the entire algorithm is mine. And this made me the most Googled man on planet Earth. My school's now at 300,000 students. $15 million turnover a month. 15 million times 12 is 15 times 10, 150. Plus the 30 is 180 million turnover at 80% margin, a 10x multiply, which is pretty simple for an ed tech business, especially with a margin like mine. $1 billion business, 1.2 billion, 9 months old, me and 6 dudes in the Telegram chat. I'm a billionaire. And I open up this BBC article on my girlfriend's phone, and it said that my views have become so destructive and I'm doing so much damage to the planet and to the consciousness of young men that I had to be removed from all social media. This was on her phone. I was like, well, that's inconvenient that they've deleted me everywhere. I was like, let me have a coffee. So I put the phone down. I went to get a coffee. And as I was walking to get a coffee, I opened up my phone. When I opened my phone, it said, your Apple ID is signed out. Well, that's weird. Okay. Went to click Twitter. Your Twitter's signed out. Clicked WhatsApp. Your WhatsApp's been deleted. Clicked Instagram. Of course, signed out. Clicked Gmail. Signed out. They pressed a button, Jack, and wiped every single thing from my phone. The Apple ID itself, so I couldn't download apps, and every single application was logged out. Uber, Airbnb, Skype, any app on my phone, all of them were gone.
Coinbase?
Everything. Every single app. All of my bank accounts, Coinbase. I had a NatWest and a HSBC bank in England. They seized all that money. Talk about that soon. Everything was frozen. Everything was gone. My entire phone just became a brick. And I called a friend of mine from my girlfriend's phone. I said, how the fuck can they do this? And he said, they put you on a terror watch list. They can only do that if you're on a terror watch list. And I was like, surely not terror. The fuck? I'll call you back. Here I film my final message.
All that's left for me to do is have a positive impact on the world. I don't think anybody truly wants to go down as a villain. Maybe some people do. I don't. I wasn't raised that way.
I sit down on the chair and I give my final message to the world. I decided to retire from the internet. I thought, you know what, Andrew? You made $100 million.